morning. It is day 8 on the Appalachian Trail. Today we have a long day, a 10-mile day, and we will be rewarding ourselves with a 0 in Helen, Georgia, a small town that mimics Germany, Deutschland. But we decided to take a 0 because it was completely raining yesterday. We got soaked, and I was having a rough time at the last few miles because my knee was hurting pretty bad going up and down the mountains. So rest and recovery, and then back in action for the next week. So I'll show you what we see along the way. We just made it to Unicoi Gap and are just waiting for our shuttle to Helen. Hello, today is day 9. We are in Helen, Georgia, taking a rest day. Today was pretty fun. We went out to eat and did a lot of resupply shopping and just wandered around this cute little town. You'll see a bunch of different clips of that. We will be hitting this week hard, going for extra miles, and hopefully we will both get our trail names. If we don't get one by the end of this week, we may just pick each other's. So wish us luck, and the adventure starts again tomorrow. Good morning, it is day 10. We are back on trail and about to hike up Rocky Mountain, and then immediately after is Trade Mountain, so wish us luck. Today's feeling pretty tough so far. I think it's a combination of being a glutton as well as it being 39 degrees. And to top it off, we have 5 days of food resupply in our pack, so it's probably a little over 35 pounds, but we're getting there. At least it's a beautiful day today. We made it to the summit of Rocky Mountain. That was rough. Made it to the top of Trade Mountain. Feeling pretty accomplished. I think this is a similar elevation to Blood Mountain. It was a pretty nice hike up. The vegetation was really pretty, and it wasn't too rocky or anything, but we still got 5-6 more miles, so can't enjoy it too long. So going for an 11-mile day, largest day we've had. So wish us luck. He's moving. He don't look venomous because his head's pretty round, but he's pretty though.
He's kind of like wobbly.
He's just a little wobbly snake. Maybe he's cold or something. Oh, don't come near me, bud. Not even 5 minutes after we saw our snake, our first snake on trail, we saw a bear. He saw us before we saw him. He took off, thankfully. But I've been asking to see both of those from a safe distance, and they both came true today. So Trey Mountain, thank you. Chicken and mashed potatoes, yummy. Look at that tail. Hello, and welcome to day 11. Today was not what we expected. Yesterday, after walking about 11 miles, we were in lots of pain. Kevin's ankles were killing him and his feet, and my ankles and my knee were also pretty bad. So we made the decision to go into Clayton, Georgia, to go to Outdoor 76 to get some gear swap outs. So as you can see, I'm not in my hammock anymore. I swapped it out, and we are going with the tent. It is the Big Agnes Tiger something. I'll put it in the bottom. And then I also swapped out my shoes. We both did. And we both ended up getting Hoka Stanton. I'll also put it in the bottom. I can't remember. So we cut the day short. We only did about 6 miles. And we're just at a campsite right now. And because of the pain and our talks with the people that own the store, they were saying our pain is probably from recurring overuse of our muscles right now. So we should cut back on our miles again. So we're going back to 7-8 mile days, which is probably for the best. We were starting to get a little ahead of ourselves and getting excited, trying to do 10-12 mile days all this week. And just after the first one, it was pretty painful. So cutting back the miles, taking it easy, trying to focus on just getting acclimated to the elevation still. So I'm still excited, and we're still pushing along, and tomorrow we will actually leave Georgia and enter North Carolina. So it's super exciting. So stay with us and watch us get to Maine. Good morning and welcome to day 12. Right now we're hiking up Addis Mountain, and in about 5 miles we're going to cross the Georgia-North Carolina border. So it's a really exciting day. Come along with me. It's currently hailing, and I put on my poncho, but I forgot to dry it out last time, so it smells like absolute dog shit in here. But the hail hurts if you don't have it on, so fun times. I don't know if you can see it. It's hailing. We're at the border. Good morning and welcome to day 13. It's very cold, hence the layers. And we're in front of the twisted oak tree that signifies crossing of the border. So it was so cold last night, and there is frost all over these trees. So I'll show you. So pretty. Going up this mountain, the ice is still falling off the tree, so it's almost like it's snowing. And all these leaves are frozen, and the sun's peeking through. I'm amazed. Going from icy jungle to winter wonderland. That's crazy. Good morning. It is day 14. We are getting a little bit of a late start, as last night was the coldest night on trail so far. It was about 30 degrees, so this cold is definitely slowing us down this morning. But we have a large mountain this morning, and then it eases out the rest of the day. But follow us along for the last day of week 2. So I'm currently descending Standing Indian Mountain, and I think honestly this has been my favorite mountain we've done thus far on the Appalachian Trail. It's also the highest elevation, somewhere around 4,700 feet in elevation, but it's so large, it's like 4 or 5 miles from ascending to descending, that it's not super steep, so it's honestly been quite pleasant. Plus it has some great views, and the terrain is definitely a little different. All the trees on this side are dead, and everything's a lot drier, even though we've had quite a bit of rain. But I've really been enjoying today. Started out with pretty cold, but it's quickly warmed up and gotten very sunny, and that's just what I needed after the past few days in Georgia. They were not treating us nicely with the weather, and we have a few more days before we go back into town to resupply. Our next stop is Franklin. I think I may have mentioned it. But the weather is supposed to be really nice the next few days, so I'm just really grateful that we've had this change of pace, because when it's rainy and cloudy the whole day, it's just not very fun, and it usually kills the views on the mountains, and that's kind of what I'm hiking for, other than the nature and the wildlife and everything. So I'm just having a really good day to end off the second week. It's spa time. Whew.